I'd imagine. It fell really hard. These two need to put up a partnership. Got to get closer. In the process, the required run rate is going to go up.
As much as anything, I don't know, it's the bats. When you pick up a bat nowadays,
he's gone straight. Yusuf Pathan, and he's gone all the way. Didn't look like he'd gotten hold of it, but it's a flat six.
well, that's just brute force. That's all you can say. It's tossed up from Vettori, and he has just hammered it straight, flat and hard, and that's broken one of the advertising hoardings.
Really, what power he wields. This is the only one he's slowed down just a little, and Yusuf latched on. And such a spring, the release, the uncocking of the wrists, and the entire body springing up, the point of impact. Just take a look at this in slow motion. Look at the front foot. And then just take a look at him now straightening up. Look at the follow through of the blade.
Well, this is a prime example. To hit the ball out of the ground, first of all hit it in the middle, but watch the eyes. Look at the eyes and the head down on the ball. They don't come up until after he's hit it. That is a prime example for any young cricketer out there.
Oh, that's a good hit. Straight over the top. One bounce and out of the ground. Boundary to end the over. 10 off it. 30 gone. 164 for 4.
Half volley again. On a short or full. And Yusuf Pathan, he's too good a player for that.
Pathan goes big. Has he hauled out? No. This will clear the rope. Effortless strike. The second time he's gone over, long gone.
Well, both these batsmen in now, and Pathan is a real danger because he can clear the ropes here on what is a smallish ground and a good pitch to go with it. There's enough bounce to get the elevation. Both these batsmen in the strike rate now of over 90 and looking good.
Yes, he does make it look easy. Not afraid that there is a man at long on. Takes on the field. So 9 off the over, 173 for 4. Coming down, that'll be the last thing on Pathan's mind. That's 4. Just get some bat on it. Wonder what the signal was. There was a sound for sure. That's off the pad. Definite sound. It's taken something on the way. Either the bat or the thigh pad. The signal was 4. Two men in the deep. This time they'll cut it off. 2 more runs taken. 8 of the over. It's 199 for 5. Well, the umpires had a chat, and I think they're going off the field at the moment. The cover's being called for. Well, it's play can be extended for another 1 hour after the schedule close, but it's the right decision, I think, because this drizzle has got stronger, and it's better to cover the pitch at the moment, because if this carries on for another 20 minutes or so without the covers, then it will have an effect on the outfield, the ball, problem for the fielders as well.
Well, they're bringing all the big covers out at the moment, the big guns out there coming from all sides to try and cover as much of this ground as they possibly can, certainly the block area and in the inner circle. It's always a game that's vulnerable to rain, the one-day formats.
Yes, and the problem from India's point of view, they have to come out there again and start all over again. Someone like a Yusuf Pathan, who's going well, 48 from 49. But then again, that depends on how many minutes are lost. That's when the calculations will start. With India 203 for 5.
And then India in reply after 36 overs, 203 for 5.
There it is. Yusuf Pathan is out there in the middle with Saurabh Tiwari. It's a tall order. They need in excess of 8 runs and over. But this little bit of rain interruption might have worked in their favor in the sense that the ball's going to get wet in the outfield. It won't turn as much as it was. It won't grip as much as it was. That's the first delivery. It's in the air and it's out of here. That's his 50 as well. The first ball that he faced is gone over long on.
What a magnificent effort this is from Yusuf Pathan. Ball pitched up in the slot, and that's where he hits the best. One would have thought that this interruption might upset the batsman's rhythm. It certainly hasn't upset Yusuf. That is clever cricket, very clever. 6 followed by a single, 7 runs already. So the asking rate, which was 8.20 at the start of the over, has been brought down to 7.76. This is the 6. Look at that bat. Look at the follow through.
The ball will get wet. It isn't wet yet. This is the first delivery. It couldn't have been wet. But obviously there's a little bit of moisture on the surface of the wicket as well. There's a lot of drizzle that the wicket has taken, and that would slicken the surface. The
wet. And the umpires will have to carry a towel or something to try and dry it.
They're running hard, these two. This is fantastic cricket from their part. They took the risk, got a 6, and then are just working singles. They need 8 runs and over. They've got 10 already.
Optimistic at best. Styris, who is not the quickest of movers, was a deep mid-wicket. He was brought in the 30-yard circle where a single will be taken anyway. And a quicker fielder moved to deep mid-wicket. You can see the middle and leg stump, so the ball would have gone on to miss the off stump.
Looking for that boundary that they need every over. That's travelled. It's coming back for the second. He'll have to hurry. That's good cricket all round. Great work in the deep as well.
Yes, excellent work there by that fielder, because the ball was skidding off the outfield as well. It was struck powerfully by Yusuf. And look at that effort.
Split that fine, and it's going to run away. That's the boundary they need. Despairing dive. Can't get anywhere near it. This is the highest score for Yusuf Pathan. He's really playing the innings of his lifetime.
And what a clever shot this was, because although his backlift was high, looking for the big shot, then the moment he saw that the ball was flat and on the leg stump, He just helped it along. Short arm jab. 7 from the over.
He gets the 8 that he needs in the over. He'll keep strike as well. 221 for 5 after 38. Oh, that is massive. That is the biggest one. It's out of the stadium. It's landed on the roof. Can you believe it? Wow.
That's an incredible shot. I don't think the ball has ever been hit out of the stadium. Mohandas Menon will obviously correct me if it has been. But this is, again, the length ball that we are talking about. The experienced Kyle Mills bowling the length ball. That was what Yusuf was looking for. And it's gone over the roof and out into the car park.
Unbelievable. It landed on the roof and it's one bounce on the roof and out of here. He'll get a single, keep strike, 10 off the over. It's 231 for 5.
Asking rate is 7.90 now. Going down the leg side, I think.
Going down the leg side. Good length. They've got to keep it over pitched to Yusuf. Angling down the leg side.
Well, we've seen that even in test matches that Tim Southee sometimes strays down the leg side. So with the middle and off stump being visible to the umpire, perhaps he was swayed by that.
That's good bowling. Southee's just trying to hit the over-pitched length, trying to keep it as straight as possible. Just take another look at that leg before shout on Hawkeye. This to me is a good decision. And Hawkeye confirms it, missing leg stump. But only just, I thought it was missing it by a lot more. Well, if you take a look at the scoring comparison, that's the bar chart. 1 to 10 every 10 overs. India were, well, abreast at the start, the first 10, and then fell short in the next 10 and took over in the next 10 and the next 10. So they've really done a fair job from the 20th over onwards. But the last one is the one, that's the last over that really tilted the balance. If you take a look now, India's ahead of New Zealand. 235 for 5. New Zealand were 229 for 5 at this stage. So there's not a lot separating the two, yet India need in excess of 8 runs and over. Well, that's a good hit. That'll certainly be 4. Inside out, got the length, and he's got the boundary. So that relieves Pathan of some pressure.
Well, India need to score 13 runs in this over without losing a wicket to win the game, in case the game is called off, because the drizzle's getting just a little bit heavier.
The par score after 43 is 256. Well, that's in the air. There's a fielder trying to get under it. That's safe. Nobody at deep fine leg. Will come back for the second. 250 comes up. These are very difficult chances. In fact, he didn't even get close to it.
Bit of an escape there for Yusuf. He realizes that this is the final over of the batting power play. He's got to try and throw his bat at just about everything. Oh, this is an awkward catch. Awkward catch. Not easy. Ball spinning away from you, moving away from you. You've got to run backwards. Never easy to do so.
He's got hold of that one. He's going to get 4. Again hitting the length. Missing the over-pitched length. All the good work of the previous 3 overs being undone here. At this stage, Sunny, India now ahead by 1 run on the Duckworth-Lewis system.
Yes, if they can score just 2 runs more without losing a wicket, that's important, without losing a wicket. And then the umpires decide that the drizzle is a little too heavy and call it off, then India win by the DL method. It's actually stopped drizzling now, hasn't it?
Yeah, the drizzle is gone. Full toss, and it's been pushed away for 6, is it? What an over. The umpire's just confirming. He's given it as a boundary.
Well, full toss on the leg stump. Don't know what he was trying to do. Kyle Mills, he bowled the previous over so well.
Amazing shot. This one's out of here as well. This one is comprehensive. There's no doubts about that. 97 for Pathan. 20 runs already from this over. What an innings he's playing.
Well, he's bowled the length ball. He's panicked. He has panicked. Kyle Mills. That can happen to the most experienced of bowlers. There it is. That's the length that Yusuf Pathan was waiting for. And this time, deep into the crowd again. Right in the swing.
What a fantastic innings. He'll take a single. 21 runs from the over. 265 for 5 with 7 to play.
What a shot! Magnificent 100. One of the best you will ever see. Stand up and salute this man. Yusuf Pathan brings up his 100 with 7 fours and 6 sixes on just 79 deliveries.
Well, that is superb. It really is. What an innings he's played. Belligerent at times, but also he's been cool-headed as well when he needed to be. He's taken singles, but he has punished every bad delivery. And that was another one. Just a half-tracker and put away. Special moment, but he's got to get back on the job here now as far as India are concerned. He needs to finish the job and then make that 100 a very, very special one.
Maybe more runs. It's a no ball. Just get the single. Is it for height? Was he overstepping? No signal of free hit.
And that's a no ball for the height. It's a full ball. I wonder whether it hit. I think it actually hit Yusuf Pathan on the arm here. Just looking at it, did it? Oh no, can't have done. No, he's rubbing his arm. It was for height, definitely. But Yusuf Pathan is really struggling with his right arm here. I thought that must have hit him, but it was a mile away. He must be cramping up. Can't catch up with it. Mid-off.
Doing it in singles now. The score's level.
Yeah, good on him, Yusuf Pathan. He deserves a not out. Totally agree with that. Just take the ones, leave it up to Sarab Tiwari to get the winning run. But Yusuf Pathan deserves, there you go, a little clench of the fists. He deserves to be not out at the end of this innings, and not out 123 off 96. 7 fours, 7 sixes.
India man. And it's going the distance. Now Tiwari striking his first 6. One of the best victories you'll ever see for a long, long time. The young brigade for India doing a grand job. And the real star of the show with the ball, with the bat, has been this man, Yusuf Pathan. 123 not out of just 96 balls, 7 fours and 7 sixes. And he will cherish this moment for a long, long time.
Yeah, that he should. Been superb. It really has been. Great display of power hitting. A little bit of finesse thrown in every now and then, and a day he will remember for a long, long time. The highest successful run chase at this ground. And India winning the match by 5 wickets. Superb partnership, 133 to finish the game off between Pathan and Tiwari, and this is the winning moment. Right out of the middle of the bat, down the ground for 6. And the celebrations begin in the Indian dressing room. They have once again completely overshadowed what we thought was a pretty good performance from the New Zealanders with the bat.
Yeah, 315 for 7 was never going to be easy. No team has got past 250. A successful run chase. Here's another record. 321 for 5. 48.5 overs. So India 4-0 up in the series, and looks like they can do nothing wrong. Despite a middle order collapse, they managed another emphatic victory.